Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Formula Worldwide Leagues presents Friday Night Lights. I am your affable host, DonutPuncher272, joining you live as always late here on the East Coast for what will, I assure you, I promise you, will be some hot racing action. We are in Japan tonight, specifically Suzuka. Suzuka? Yeah, Suzuka? For what is one of the best tracks on the F1 calendar. Even though it is really difficult to pass, there's probably only one or two areas where you can pass people. It's still a brilliant racing track, and it will be a brilliant race tonight. And if you saw qualifying, you can see why it will be a brilliant race tonight. NXR Gifted beat Sketchable to pole by a couple of tenths, but I think that couple of tenths is not representative of how close of a race we're going to have here tonight. Surely Sketchable is going to have something to say about this, and at some point, I'll be a good commentator and I will look on Discord and I will see what the standings are right now. Perhaps these two are close in the championship. Perhaps NXR Gift has already won it. I don't even remember. We haven't been here for 2 weeks. I don't even know. But what I do know is that someone is going to help me talk my way through tonight. That man, of course, as you know, is MassiveNoogies. Massive, are you there?
Oh, I'm here, buddy. Here on the mic, not behind the wheel.
All right, I'm going to apologize. What's happening now?
Sexy, we're in the middle of a league broadcast.
Yeah, you hit that mute button, Sexy. We'll come to you later on as we get ready for this race here. Massive, you watch qualifying. What do you think?
Tough call, but I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm just gonna say it. I'm extremely relieved to not see Sketchable at the top. I think everybody is, right? Am I right?
I think you're right, especially after Sketchable pulled the old oop-de-oop on us and pretended like he was shadow banned, and then all of a sudden he's not banned, and then winning races again in the most boring fashion possible. Nobody was enjoying that. But I'm going to tell you what we are going to enjoy. We're going to enjoy this race tonight, especially with NXR Gifted starting on pole on what looks like the medium tire. And I'm excited to see, or excuse me, the Horde tire. I'm excited to see some of these guys running on the Horde tire for a while. Let's get the old spectator menu going here. I'll do that in the beginning instead of at the end. Oh, Sketchable is on the medium tire. Let's see if Sketchable can get the jump here on NXR. 5 lights on. 5 lights off. LFG, Japanese Grand Prix, underway. Sketchable, he does indeed use those medium tires to good effect, and he is easily ahead into turn 1. Makes the move. Sketchable into P1. NXR Gifted is going to have to settle for P2 here off the line. That's okay for NXR Gifted, as long as he can hold on to that DRS or get it back here in a little while. Victor Chouse, always challenging. He's up in 3rd. Ritalin in 4th. The Logistical Nightmare on the soft tire in 5th. He's got to make those soft tires work, and got to make them work now as they come up the hill.
Oh,
The Switchy Fish. Oh, no. I heard Massive make a sound. What happened, Massive?
Capacity almost lost it. He didn't, but it was close. He's going wheel to wheel with the old Fitty.
I see that now. I'm on board right now with Fitty, and he has indeed made the move or protected his position from Capacity Rex. Capacity down in 13th place, but let's get on board now with our 2nd place driver, because on those hard tires, he is looking to make a move in a spoon here on Sketchable. NXR Gifted is not wasting any time on these Horde tires. He is being very aggressive. So we come down what we would call in NASCAR the back straight, heading down to 130R. Oh my God. NXR Gifted is going to, oh, he thought better of it. God damn it, Massive. We almost had a side-by-side 130R on lap 1. But NXR Gifted goes down the inside, pushes Sketchable a little wide. Ooh, no, Victor Chow says, I want a piece of that hot action. He does not make the move. So NXR Gifted holds on to 2nd. Sketchable holds on to 1st. Victor Chow still in 3rd. Ritalin comes up alongside Victor Chow, decides not to make the move. So he stays in 4th. It's as you were for a oh no, Ritalin has gone very wide in the first corner, lost a few positions. So the Logistical Nightmare moves up to 4th. Switchy Fish in 6th. Ritalin now down into 6th place. bad beginning of the second lap there for Ritalin. Blimey, Massive. So many things are happening there. Give me some thoughts about what you're watching.
Right now, oh shit! Somebody's dropping down the order. It's Jobin.
Oh no, Joban, I'm on board with him now. Looks like he was face first into a wall. I don't even know if he's going the right direction. Does he know if he's going the right direction? I think he is. Yes, he is now going the right direction, heading down into Degna 1, and goes wide into the gravel. He's got to remember those tires are very, very, well, I guess they'd be cold at this point, filled with rocks. You got to go slow once you crash. But Joban, he is out of the race. We have a virtual safety car.
Yeah, Lieutenant Dan, he ain't got no wing.
Joban has brought out the virtual safety car because, as Massive said there, he has got no wang. So let's get back into the front here. Sketchable in the lead, NXR Gifted in second, Victor Chouse in third. We got a strategery difference here between Sketchable and our second and third place driver, NXR, and Victor Chouse. They're both on the hards, while Sketchable is on the medium tire. So, as we've seen in other online racing, and as we've seen almost in real-life F1, the medium tire is not that much better than the hard tire. So hopefully NXR and Victor Chouse can hang with Sketchable and then pull the overcut and drop Sketchable like a bad habit. Because that's what we all want to see tonight.
Oh.
Why are you still making noises? It's virtual safety car.
Number just went right into the back of Evasey.
She wouldn't do something like that on purpose, surely.
No, I think probably looked like a little brake check to him. I don't know if it really was, but you know what's funny, man?
Well,
in all of that stuff, before Jobin had his off. Oh shit!
Oh no! Number 4,
oh,
she spun around and she's been slammed into. Slammed into. I'd see carbon fiber on the track. Number 4 is down and she is out, and it is bad. Who did she get hit by, Massive? Somebody has massive wing damage. Not to do a play on words there, but that I think Mr. Heat Gang was the person who slammed into number 4. I'm on board now with Scarthers, and as we drove past Senor Heat Gang, we could see that his wing was not in a good state. Crikey. You know what else happened, Massive, while you and I were blabbing on there during the virtual safety car, is NXR Gifted got himself a drive-through penalty for going too fast under virtual safety car, effectively ruining mine, yours, and everyone's night here who's joining us on the Worldwide League's from the Worldwide League Switch chat. Yeah, he's ruined the race. He's absolutely ruined the race.
Yep.
So Mr. Heat Gang into the pits now to fix that broken wing, and so is number 4. Sorry, Massive, please go ahead.
Oh, let's go ahead and call it a night. Get out of here, watch some Black Mirror, maybe.
Black Mirror? Oh, okay.
I don't know, that's what the kids are watching, right? Black Mirror.
Is that the show about crazy shit in the future?
It's like the modern day Twilight Zone. I've seen a couple episodes, it's not bad.
Is that the one where the Prime Minister has to fuck a pig?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. I only watched one episode. That was the one, and I was like, I think I've had enough. You know, I've seen that enough on the internet.
Yeah.
I don't need to see it played out on the old Black Mirror.
Everybody's been to Rotten.com.
What is Rotten.com? So we have
around?
the Switchy Fish here. What's that, Massive? Tell me.
Is that still around?
No, it's not. It's been shut down a long time ago. Even though I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. So Switchy Fish now in 6th place, right behind Ritalin. Ritalin, as you saw earlier, went wide in T1, or turn 1, I should say. I don't want to sound like a fancy European. Turn 1, and lost a few positions. But now he obviously has a little bit more pace than Switchy Fish. He's looking to make the move. DRS enabled now. Obviously, it's lap 5. Jesus, it's lap 5 already? Fucking hell. God damn.
Yes, look at this.
And Ritalin does go down the inside of turn 1 and makes the move. Ritalin. Or, excuse me. I'm sorry. Switchy Fish holds on. Switchy Fish holds on. It's hard now, Massive, because the cars are not the cars. We're not racing with real F1 cars. We're racing with the, I guess, what would you call them? F1 World cars?
These are the Matchbox versions of the F1 cars.
And you know what's funny is that some people painted their cars to look exactly like F1 cars. I see a lot of BWT Alpines out here tonight.
The BWT Alpine.
I like Sexy joining in every 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Donut.
I just removed Sexy. We can't have that. We can't have people just joining randomly on our chat. I'm sorry I even left him on there. Sexy, I love you. I do, babe. I do. I really do. And I hope you're on the podium one day in this league, and I can interview you, and I can tell you how much I love you. But this is a professional broadcast, and I'm sorry you can't just be joining it. Only Ted Kravitz has license to do that. Massive. What's interesting right now, I was going to say NXR Gifted has not gone to the pits, but now he has finally gone into the pits to serve that drive-through penalty. Let's follow him through the pits as he drives through very sadly. He's in 8th place. He's in 10th place. He's in 11th place and 12th. And that's as far as it's going to get because we have 3 people who have already pitted in this race. And if they were like-minded, they would have the AI turned on right now, and they would be joining us in the Twitch stream and letting their AI driver do the rest of the work tonight because Mr. Heat Gang is 38 seconds behind everyone else. Mr. Heat Gang, just come watch the stream.
Yeah, right? Well, at least you got the fastest lap. Oh, I take it back.
Yeah, oh, no, never mind. Number 4, she is continuing to be as stunning and brave as we know her to be and steals that fastest lap with the medium tire, no less, showing her true pace if she had not got into that little incident earlier on, which was undoubtedly her fault. Not a lot of gaps here, Massive, to follow. The step pen looks like the closest gap here in 9th place following Fitty. What I do like to see, though, Massive, is all of these different strategies. We have equal soft, medium, and hard runners out there right now.
That's a good observation.
Thank you. Thank you. What it doesn't help, though, with is hot racing action because everybody's sort of running at a different pace right now.
Italian's out.
Oh, my God. What did Ritalin do? What did he do? Oh, you see his dead body there back in the background.
We're just...
As they pass through the final corner, he's just dead. What did he do, Massive? Did he just run off straight into the wall?
I don't know, but just looking at a dead body, we were talking about Rotten.com earlier, and here we are, just dead people.
Moments later, after mentioning Rotten.com, or maybe even Ogrish.com, we see dead people strewn across the track. This reminds me of that, I don't want to say I saw the race because I didn't see that race, but that one very famous F1 image where that guy is like literally on the track. Do you know which one I'm talking about? Where his body is on the track, sort of in the fetal position, but he didn't die. That's the thing.
I don't think so. I thought you were going to talk about the dude that has the, what do you call it, the fire extinguisher, and he gets hit, and it's like his body turns to rubber.
No, I don't know that story, but you'll have to send me the link from Rotten.com so I can take a look at that.
Brutal. So something interesting in that. Well, I guess not really too interesting because Gifted served his drive-through, and then he decided to go ahead and pit onto mediums. So kind of interesting. He opted to pit instead of just staying out in position.
That is interesting. He was on the hard tire, Massive. Would you have stayed out if you were on the hard tire and you had a drive-through penalty?
I mean,
and then a safety car?
Yeah, after I had served it, I would have stayed out just because, I mean, we're not even a third of the way through the race, and another safety car is pretty likely, so...
Oh my God. So Victor Chaus, he himself just got off the medium tire on the hard, but he just got a penalty, 5-second penalty.
Sons of bitches.
I don't know what everyone is doing right now. Novocaine stayed out on track, so he's going to inherit the lead right now. So staying out on track, getting that track position, doing a little Ward Burton, as I would call it, never actually leading a race on merit, but staying out under pit stops and leading for a little while. Do you remember old Warburton?
I remember him. I don't remember much about him, and that's why.
Well, he was, of course, the lesser brother of Jeff Burton, and he. What was funny is that Jeff Burton could speak like a normal person, and Warburton talked like this, talked like a war nut of Southern prison. But his brother Jeff Burton talked like a normal person, completely normal, and he also was actually good. Maybe they had different parents.
I think it was just a wrestling persona that he carried over into NASCAR.
Who was the ultimate NASCAR villain for you, Massive?
Man, that's a tough one to
And
call.
when I say who was, obviously we're speaking about the good old days of NASCAR, not these fucking stage race
No.
champion, race to the finish or whatever the FedEx Cup thingy is or whatever.
I mean,
you know what I'm talking about, the good old days.
yeah, I'm a diehard Mark Martin fan, so that's
Are you
Valve-
actually really a diehard Mark Martin fan?
yeah, for sure. But I would have to say, not that I felt like he was a bad guy, but I remember when Jeff Gordon came on the scene, and he was
The old Rainbow Warrior.
He was so hated. I think it's just because he was a clean-cut dude and he wasn't this Southerner that we were used to seeing.
Of course, he didn't know what biscuits and gravy were, things like that. But I remember that because it was perfect because I loved Dale Earnhardt, as I'm sure you did. And then this new upstart came along and challenged Dale Earnhardt. Not only challenged Dale Earnhardt, but challenged the whole old guard. Your Dale Jarrett's, your Terry Labontes, Alan Kulwicki was probably dead at that point. Your Rusty Wallaces, your Sterling Marlins, you motherfucking piece of shit, Sterling Marlin. I'm trying to name some other guys. Some Ricky Rudd, your Ernie Irvins, your I was gonna say Denny Hamlin, but he was also probably dead by that point.
Kyle Petty.
Ernie Irvin. Oh yeah, you're Kyle Petty. You fucking Kyle Petty. Did Ernie Irvin? He lived, right? He's still alive, right?
I'm pretty sure
Or did
he's
he die
still
too?
alive.
Okay.
I think.
Not Denny Hamlin. He's still alive. It was the Denny Hamlin. He's still
Still
alive.
got that one
Who was
eye.
the guy who drove the Texaco car, who ended up dying in the Davey Allison? That's who. Davey Allison. Davey
Yeah.
Allison.
Yeah. And the helicopter
Oh, I
crash.
kind of. Yeah. The old helicopter crash. Oh, fucking NASCAR. That was the good old days, wasn't it?
Days of
Ricky
Thunder.
Rudd. That fucking Tide number 5. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about America. Challenging the Intimidator. I mean, I've seen a lot of good F1 races in my day, Massive, but I'm sure you remember that Bristol race, that Bristol night race, that Saturday night when Dale Earnhardt hit the rear quarter panel of Terry Labonte, sent him spinning on the final lap in that Kellogg's Chevrolet. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't think I was into NASCAR as much as you were.
For God's sake, Massive, every time I talk about a race, you don't know what I'm talking about.
But
Just pretend like you did. Just say yes.
yeah, I was there for that. I was eating a bowl of Kellogg's
course.
right when it happened. It pissed me off.
That fucking pissed me off. You know what pisses me off, Massive, is I'm looking at Sketchable right now. I'm on board with him. And the sponsor for his car is Verstappen.com. I imagine that to be
What?
sort of like BlueWaffle.com. You ever been to BlueWaffle.com?
I'm not going to it. What is it?
No, don't do it. Just don't do it. Everybody out there, don't.
Is it a
Do
lemon
it.
party?
I've never been to Lemon Party, but I have a feeling that it's a lot like Blue Waffle. I'm just telling you people out there, don't go to it. Even though I know you want to, don't do it. So, Massive, we are going green right now. Novocaine is acting a fool going through the final chicane. Capacity Rex doing his level best to try and follow. Novocaine is gone. Capacity Rex to follow. And Sketchable has already passed Capacity Rex. Are you allowed to do that? I don't even know what the rules are, but... Sketchable, no, he did not pass Capacity Rex already. Capacity Rex ran him wide, so Sketchable now loses a place to Victor Chaus, loses a place to Logistical Nightmare. He's going wide into the grass. We have a race on our hands now, Massive. The Sketchable has been pinned back a little bit. Victor Chaus, I don't think he has a chance to win. He has a 5-second penalty, and he's on the wrong tire. Although I imagine medium tires can probably go 17 laps at this point. So he is following closely behind Capacity Rex and Novocaine. Obviously, he's got the medium tire. It's fresh, it's hot, it's new. It's going to be passing these two guys up front here. But can he do it quick enough to get the other guys behind him, caught in traffic. So Victor Chouse moves down the inside of the hairpin of Capacity Rex. That is 1 down, 1 to go. Logistical Nightmare, he's on the ass of Capacity Rex. And so is Sketchable. Sketchable is very much on the ass of Logistical Nightmare as they go down into Spoon. People are wanting to go 2 wide, 3 wide, but they think better of it. They go 1 wide as Capacity Rex runs right, and he lets Sketchable and the Switchy Fish and Logistical Nightmare through. So Capacity Rex not proving to be the impediment we hoped he would be. So now Victor Chouse carrying a 5-second penalty, of course, because he just wants to ruin everything for us. He makes the move in the final chicane, so now he is in the lead. Novocaine in second. Novocaine's job now is to block the shit out of the Logistical Nightmare, and he fails to do so immediately. So the Logistical Nightmare is going to make the move down into turn 1. Oh, I guess he's not. I guess he's not. But he knows he doesn't have to worry about it because Victor Chouse is not only on the wrong tire, but of course he has a penalty. Novocaine going slow as shit through the S's. There's a yellow flag right now. Who's crashed? What's
Capacity,
happened? Capacity
dropped way back. He must have gone into the grass.
He's on those 10-lap old Ford tires. He did not take the opportunity to pit.
Nope.
As he most definitely should have. Uh-oh. Logistical Nightmare. Oh, we have problems back here. NXR Gifted has lost it. I wasn't on board with him. I was on board with other people. We have another safety car. Another safety car. Oh, my God. What happened to NXR Gifted? Oh, wait, he was already back there, wasn't he? That's right. I saw movement of people going down the order, so I assumed it was NXR Gifted. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't even know anymore. Logistical Nightmare, he moved down a few spots. Perhaps it was him. He's down into 7th place now. So now an opportunity for the... Please go ahead.
Oh, it must have been him. I was going to say, I did see parts of some wangs on the track, and it was definitely logical. He's going in for the pit.
Yeah, I'm on the Logistical Nightmare right now, and I can see that he is missing many wing parts. And as is Novocaine, it looks like he's missing a lot of wing parts too. If not an entire... Yes, Novocaine is missing an entire front wing. Avazy Skyzies is clean. You're right. Logistical Nightmare, many wing parts are gone. NXR Gifted, what kind of wings do you have? Victor Chouse into the pits to serve that 5-second penalty. Now that is thinking by Victor Chouse. He doesn't want to pit right now, but he knows he has to. If he wants any chance in this race, he's got to serve that penalty now.
So Gifted goes in again.
Well, he wants some fresh medium tires, I think, right? He's not getting a new wing, so he's just going in there for the fresh tires. He's just going in for vibes right now, Massive.
I guess, man. I just don't get it.
Well, I think I get it. When the safety car goes in, there's going to be, what, 14, 13 laps of green flag racing? He wants those fresh medium tires.
How old were the tires before he went in?
I think 4 or 5 laps?
All right.
But if he was already in P7 and now he's just down in the P9, you know, to get fresh tires, I think that's worth it.
Okay, it makes sense.
You hear that, NXR Gift, that I'm sticking up for you while Massive over here is trying to talk shit.
Hey, man. You dug your own grave with that drive-through penalty. Senseless. Absolutely senseless.
So Victor Chouse, though, Massive, he also took the opportunity to pit, so he is still in this race.
How did...
Because he got rid of his 5-second penalty.
Oh.
So, and everyone in front of him is on older tires right now, other than Avazy Skyzies. So a good chance for Victor Chouse to work his way back up there, along with our pal NXR Gifted. And you know who else is up there right now, Massive, is the step-in.
I'm just not happy to see Sketchable in the lead again. God damn it. But at least he's on 4-lap-old hards. And I don't think he's going to like those.
He's not going to like those. And I think that the Switchy Fish is going to have at least a few laps of good medium tire that he might be able to get past and hopefully make this the race that we're, wanting it to be.
Meanwhile, Jobin on 10-lap-old mediums. What the shit?
Yeah,
He's counting on another.
He wants some of that track position. He's thinking this is NASCAR.
Poor
He just
Joe.
loves some track position.
I'm gonna read some messages from Twitch, from Discord.
Please.
Got fans clamoring for the return. Just kidding, just one person. Now, on Discord, on the other hand, King Hamilton, he says the other two Williams want track position with old tires, just wouldn't work. Nova and Logical collided. I guess that's what we saw there. You said no. You had wing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sketchable says, I'm shocked that Logical and Nova didn't die there. Quit trying to make it about you, Sketchy.
Yeah, we've had just about enough.
I'm actively rooting against Sketchy. I don't dislike the guy, but I'm rooting against him. He's my Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, but Massive, you've been on the blower when we've done the after race chats, and he is one cocky son of a bitch.
I like how this is devolving into pro wrestling talk. You son of a bitch! That man had
You want me to ask him? You want me to ask him what he thinks about Poo-Tang Pie, and then tell him it doesn't matter what you think.
Or interrupt him by going, what?
All right, maybe we'll bring some of that in. But we have we're about to go green here, Massive. We're gonna get on board with the Switchy Fish because he is our one true hope right now.
Come on, Switchy. I don't know.
Sketchable weaving around like a butthole right now. Who? Switchy Fish?
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Oh
Switchy's
my
still...
God!
What is he doing?
What a jump by Sketchable!
Switchy was
What an absolute
thumb up his
masterclass
ass.
there. Yeah, and Switchy Fish was he was still warming his tires up as we were going down the straight. I'm sorry, my throat is very scratchy already. I've been sick for about the last week and a half. I was in Kentucky last week, and that'll make you sick. I know you've been there, Massive, and that's well, you know what, like there in Kentucky.
Yeah, there's not much good there. Logical, damn.
Yeah, you know, I was hoping for a lot from Logical tonight, but he is down at the back of the grid. What happened to him, Massive?
Man, I just don't know. I was sitting there looking at Switch, just couldn't believe it. How could you let him just run away and then Logical? I don't know what happened to him.
Well, hopefully he is able to catch back up, but for the time being, we're just going to have to pretend like he is no longer alive. Switchy Fish, though, right now is using those medium tires to great effect, going through Spoon, only a couple of tenths behind Sketchable. He is on it! Massive, this is exactly what we wanted to see. We have battles all throughout the rest of the field, but we are in the front right now, as Switchy Fish is going to go side by side through 130R. No, Switchy Fish! God damn it, Massive, he thought better of it. I thought we were going to have side-by-side hot racing action through 130R.
Well, I just got a hot message on the stream. It's from Social List Databaser. Thanks for watching. He says, hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on. Incredibly flexible and convenient order management panel. Everything is in your hands. Turn it on /off /customize. Go to dogehype.com.
I'm glad you read that entire message out. Everybody out there needed to hear it, because everyone who's joining us right now from Formula Worldwide League Switch chat, they might not have seen that, or if they come back later tonight to watch it or later on the week, they might not have known that it was there, but we're getting people offering to promote us right now, Massive. We are huge.
We're getting out, and the fact that we've got this WWE level entertainment, we've got our heels, we've got our faces, we've got our personalities, our characters. All we're missing now is some finishing moves.
I think we're about to see a finishing move right here from NXR Gifted because he... Can someone just go side by side through 130R, please?
Let's do it.
Oh, god damn it. NXR was so close to doing it on Evasey Skyseas, but he thinks better of it. Instead decides to they make a dive bomb down to the final chicane. I think I just would have went side by side through 130R. That probably would have been a better idea. Switchy Fish, though, with the fastest lap of the race, and he is making the move on Sketchable.
There we go.
Oh, yes! Switchy Fish into the lead of the race.
Now, somebody that I know will go side by side and try to overtake you down 130R, it's Sketchable.
Oh, absolutely. He is the faster brother of Spicy Nuggies, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the battle we're really missing out on.
That's a deep cut for everybody out there, but that's an inside one for you, Massive.
That's like watching Kevin Nash and Scott Hall face each other.
Oh my god. Once friends, now enemies.
Ooh, did you see that?
No, I'm on board with the leaders right now. Who should I be on board with? We got a lot of hot racing action through the hairpin. I see Victor Chouse and NXR Gifted. Oh, what were you oohing about?
Sketchy looks like he lost the back end a little bit into Spoon.
Okay.
Is that
okay.
the hairpin? Is that what Spoon is?
No, Spoon is the final corner before the straight leading down to 130R.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The hairpin's just the hairpin, just the boring old hairpin. Speaking of 130R, you know, I was thinking about this today, Massive, as we have, it looks like 7 cars going ass to mouth through 130R, but no one being brave enough to make the move, as Victor Chouse makes the move now on Senior Heat Gang, as he moves into 4th place, and he's going to be looking to take that position from 50 Cent next, that final spot on the podium. Victor Chouse pitted under safety car, got rid of the 5-lap penalty, or the 5-second penalty. What a move by Victor Chouse, and he makes the move down into turn 1. Oh no, and he's lost it! Victor Chouse has lost it. He's lost everything. He's lost his race, his friends, his family, his heart, his soul. It's gone. It's all gone. He is in last place, other than, of course, the Logistical Nightmare, who is, well, never mind. Victor Chouse is now in last place. And he is following up closely behind the Logistical Nightmare. So 2 of our potential race winners now are in 13th and 14th place. Cool. Sketchable has made the move now on to Switchy Fish. I didn't even see that. I was too busy paying attention to Victor Chouse.
Capacity.
I think Switchy Fish has hit the tire limit there, hasn't he?
Yeah, still
have
half a second. Not bad, not bad.
No, not bad, as long as he can hold DRS. Capacity Rex with a 3-second time penalty. Driving around like a dum-dum.
We need Phil Collins.
I was going to say, Massive, as we watch Switchy Fish and Sketchable run through 130R there, it is a goddamn shame that 130R is a flat-out corner, and there's a couple of corners in F1 that should not be flat-out corners.
Yeah, agreed.
Obviously... Oh, no, Logistical Nightmares left the session, as NXR Gifted now is going to have DRS on 50 Cent. Wow. NXR Gifted is now in 3rd place of the race after a bunch of people have crashed out in front of him. And he's only 4 seconds behind our leader, Massive, on 6-lap-old medium tires. Perhaps he can find his way to the front and provide Sketchable with a challenge. Maybe even Switchy Fish can keep doing it, because he is following very closely behind Sketchable right now.
NXR, man. I have to say, if he wins this, he definitely deserves it. 6-lap-old mediums compared to the 10-lap-old hards and mediums of Sketchy and Switchy.
Those are probably pretty even right now, wouldn't you say? A 10-lap-old horde and a 6-lap-old medium?
I would say so. I don't know what the grip level is like on the hards at any point of the lifespan of that tire.
Yeah, I don't like the hard. You know, I don't really like anything hard except for my penis. And that's only at certain times, obviously. You don't want to use the hard all the time.
No. That's an amateur move.
Sometimes you need it soft. You know, like in gym class, that sort of time.
Oh,
Boy, we
yeah.
have a lot of ass-to-mouth running right here through the final chicane. led by 50 Cent, followed by Senior Heat Gang of Vazy Skyzies, the step end. Look, they're going side by side down the front straight, down the main DRS straight, whatever the hell you want to call it. Pit straight, 3 wide now.
Oh! It's getting sexy.
Incredible racing there. So Senior Heat Gang now back into 4th place. The step end in 5th. Vazy Skyzies in the step end on those new medium tires, trying to make them work. Well, they are following each other very closely through the S's massive. I sense someone is going to crash someone here very shortly because they're followed very closely by number 4. She's on the 7-lap-old soft tire. Not sure that's going to work out very well. And Novocaine and Scarthers. So really 11 on down are out of the race. 9 up they're in it right now. They are in it.
They are giving us some sweet hot action. Ass to mouth.
Nut to butt.
Look at
We're
Step
coming into
Head.
Spoon now again. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, all right next to each other. No one looking to make a move through Spoon as we come into 130R. Can one of you fucking buttholes please go side by side through 130R? There is nothing more exciting than that, other than people going side by side through Eau Rouge. It's the second best corner of all of F1. It's been ruined by these stupid gigantic cars with their stupid gigantic tires. It's a flat corner now. Massive, what other... Oh, the Switchy Fish has made the pits. Massive. Switchy Fish
Who?
into the pits.
What? Why?
It's a little surprising. I don't know. And he's going on the hard tires. What is he doing?
What the hell's going on?
What the F? So he's out of the race now. So now it's a straight fight between Sketchable and NXR Gifted, and I would say that Sketchable almost certainly has the tire advantage now.
Let's keep
So our race is
eye
now
on the
from-
gap.
It's now 3rd on down. So this is a race for the final spot on the podium here, Massive. We're going to end up talking to Sketchable and NXR as we always do. But now we're going to have a new person to talk to. It could be the step hen. We've talked to the Senior Heat Gang before. I feel like we have. Vazy Skyzies. We've also talked to him. Novocaine. I don't think we've talked to him. I don't know if we talked to Fiddy either.
Oh, shit.
Number 4. Oh, no. Now someone's dead again. No, it's Scarthers. He's going the wrong
What is
way.
he doing?
I don't know. Oh, my God. He's broken his rear wing. He is dead. He is so dead right now. He's trying to bring out the safety car for the Logistical Nightmare and the Switchy Fish and Victor Chouse. But it's not going to work. It's a local yellow.
That was
The Logistical
baffling.
Nightmare has just joined the session. Do you think Logistical Nightmare... Do you think his problems arose from him being kicked from the session?
Maybe he hit the wall so hard it disconnected him.
All right, so we still have a battle for the final podium position here. Vazy Skies, he's trying to make the move on Senior Heat Gang, who's holding on to 4th place. Boy, it's lap 21 of 27. I've tried to ask you the same question now for multiple laps, so just give me a quick answer, Massive. What corner in F1 has been ruined for you by these stupid new cars?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'll give you some choices here. I'll give you Eau Rouge, Blanchimont from Spa. I'll give you Maggots and Beckett's, even though it's not flat out. It's still too fast. Cops. That's another good one that should not be a flat out corner. I've given you 4 there, including also 130R, of course. So there's 5 to choose from.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head with Belgium because, you know, that needs to be a scary turn, and it's not anymore.
Which one, Eau Rouge or Blanchimont?
I guess the combination of Eau Rouge, Radion.
Yeah. You know,
You used
and
to
I
have
would
to
agree
lift.
with you. I would agree with you. I love Blanchimont, and you know, the first inkling we had that Max Verstappen was when he made the move around the outside of Blanchimont in his rookie season in that Toro Rosso. Like, we don't get to see stuff like that anymore. And it disappoints me. It makes me sad.
Oh, look at this.
Vazy Skyzies makes the move now into 4th. He is hunting the final podium position in that Sebastian Vettel inspired yellow and black car. Holy shit, I just realized that there's going to be a qualifying session here. Now I have to go to bed. I got a red-eye flight, Massive. I can't watch qualifying. Don't even try to talk me into it.
Hey, I won't.
Okay. Just don't do it. Just fucking stop. So it looks like this final podium position is going to be a fight between the Stepan and Avazy Skyzies because Senior Heat Gang, he is on some old-ass Ford tires, and he's probably going to lose DRS here at some point. Oh, he is sliding all over the place as Novocaine waits patiently behind him.
You got a penalty anyway.
Can he make the move down into Spoon here? Novocaine cannot make the move. The Senior Heat Gang goes wide again there in Spoon. He is struggling badly. Or maybe that's just my connection glitching all over the place. Who knows? Oh my god, we have a chance for someone to go too wide. Here we go. Oh my god, Massive. Here we go. Ah, it didn't happen. Avazy Skies has just said to hell with it. I'm going to make the move now.
Well, Gifted making no inroads on Sketchable, and it's all his fault.
Would have been cool if he didn't have a drive-through penalty.
Oh, what's that?
We have a yellow flag here. It's gone back to green, unfortunately. I'd love to get the field joined back up for one final go.
Oh, it's logical into the pit. What?
Massive, I have not talked to you for a while here on the stream. And since the last time we talked, we've got to get this in. We're actually going to forego my version of this tonight. Since the last time we talked, you had a pecan pie.
I did every bit of it.
You had every bit of it. Does that mean you ate all of it?
I ate all of it.
So you individually ate an entire pecan pie?
Just like that fat kid in Matilda.
Fuck yeah, man. How many days did it take you?
It was one sitting.
I know that's not true, but let's just pretend that it is true. What did you think of that pecan pie?
I wasn't expecting much, but you know what? I shouldn't have doubted you. You were right. Kroger, amazing. Way better than I thought it was going to be.
That makes me so goddamn happy to hear that.
Like I was looking
I'm glad
at the
they
top
didn't let
of
me
it.
down.
When I was on top of it when I bought it, I was like, okay, whatever. And then when I took it home, took the lid off, cut myself a slice, and I saw just what was under those nuts.
God damn it. I'm so thrilled that not only could I help you, but Kroger came through for me and helped you too.
I did.
That's awesome.
I mean, my grocery shopping experience sucked. I hate going to Kroger.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
that.
good Krogers around. Just the one near me, it's not good.
I have the same problem, especially being from Ohio, the home of Kroger.
Oh, yeah.
I'm used to a higher standard than the one I get here in Georgia.
What part of Ohio?
I am from Dayton, Ohio.
Wish I could get a Dayton, Ohio.
We have the Kroger mega stores there. They're like Walmarts.
You guys have
They
the
didn't have
Myers
those
up
until
there.
I moved away. Oh, of course a Meyer. Love a Meyer.
The
Meyer's an
Majors.
excellent establishment.
Oh, everybody
let's
said,
just wrap up.
fuck it. Let's make this race uninteresting.
Yeah, well, we still have a fight for the podium here. We have the Stepan of AZ Skies and Novocaine all sort of close to each other. Kind of detaching a little bit. Still kind of close, though. Mr. Heat Gang, he's gone down into 8th place now with a penalty, so his race has been effed. Switchy Fish down into 9th on new hard tires for God knows what reason with a penalty. So his race is effed. Victor Chaus probably letting his AI do the driving now at this point. He's in 10th. Really disappointed by Victor Chaus and the logistical nightmare.
Should we even invite Sketchy to the post race? I think we should just look at Gifted, Stepan, and Avaze and be like, good job, guys.
I kind of actually agree with you. If if Jim Cab, if you're out there, we kind of need a ruling from you on this. We follow your lead. Do you want us to ignore Sketchable on the podium? If so, please let us know somehow, and we will do that. Otherwise, he will be on the podium. And I got to be honest with you, Massive, he deserves it. You know, he's not doing anything wrong. We just don't like it.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying I dislike the guy. No, I'm not saying I like him either, but I don't like him. Evase, come on, man. You got 2 laps. Make this happen. Here we go.
Oh, Capacity
DRS.
Rex is retired from the session. So he is strewn somewhere as a dead body through the S's, going up through the hill right now. Hopefully his AI card disappears before he causes a problem. I would hate for Sketchable to crash into him. Although NXR Gifted is only 2 seconds behind now, Massive, with 2 laps remaining. Not completely out of it. Evasey Skysies, though, he is following closely behind the step hen. He wants that final podium position. I don't think we've ever talked to the step hen before, though, Massive. I'm kind of rooting for him.
Yeah, let's get this. I mean, that's what I'm saying. What a more interesting, quote, top 3, unquote, if we don't bring Sketchable in here. What we should do is bring Sketchable in here and be like, you know, hey man, X amount of wins now, congratulations, and then just kick him, and then just let's start talking to Gifted.
That would be so harsh. That would be so harsh.
Now I want to read Capacity Rex. He just threw some lines out here in Discord. He says, quote, "You guys need to learn how to fucking drive." Next line. "Every week I get taken out of points because some people don't know how to race." Next line. "Get your guys' shit together, honestly. Tired of it." Unquote.
Wow. Those are big words from a young person. Capacity Rex.
He's grown up. Before our
He is
very
grown up.
eyes.
You're right.
Evase, I think he just threw it away.
I think he did too. He had a terrible exit there on the final corner. Can he make the move around the outside a la Kimi Räikkönen? Oh, he can't. Massive, you know what this means, though? His only chance to pass now is going to be around 130R.
That's it. I think it was a godsend.
I suppose he could throw it down the inside if he really wants to at the final chicane, but we're going 3 wide here through the S's, and Mr. Heat Gang goes hecka off the track, unless number 4 and the Switchy Fish through. The Switchy Fish and number 4 are having a hell of a battle here coming up through the hill. I gotta stop looking at this, though. The battle is for the final podium position. Evasey Skysies, 4 tenths behind the step hen. Here we go.
It was a poor exit from step hen.
Very poor exit from step hen. Evasey Skysies can smell it. Less than 2 tenths behind. He has got to get a good run here going through. Oh, he's got a great run going through Spoon. Has to put the brakes on because of the step end. Is just losing the rear end right now. He is shook. He is so shook right now.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here it is.
Come on.
Here it is. Come on.
No! Oh, no. We're going to have to wait for the final chicane on the outside.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. They're going to kill each other. Evasey Skysies. Oh, he keeps on the track. Evasey Skysies gets the final podium. Oh, no. Oh, no. Evasey Skysies and the step hen have killed each other. Novocaine with your final podium.
Novocaine.
Oh, my God. Novocaine with the final podium position. NXR Gifted finishes second. Sketchable is your winner. Sketchable wins the Japanese Grand Prix.
Yay.
Yay. Those are some really exciting scenes there at the end, though, between Evasey Skysies and the step end. Boy, I cannot wait until they get on the blower and tell each other what they think.
Now.
Yes.
Says why? Evase says, "What the fuck you? Fuck you." He says it twice.
Yes.
He says, "Ducking shithole, duck you." That's what he said. I'm not even.
We can assume that Evasey Skysies is on his phone, is getting the old autocorrect from his phone with the ducking shithole, duck you.
Duck you.
Mate, the easiest way to fix that.
In real life.
You gotta put the contact in your phone as fucking, fucker, fucked. And then those words won't get auto-corrected. Come on, we all know the iPhone hack.
Man, screw the podium. Let's get those guys in the room. It needs to be like an old school WWE promo setting us up for WrestleMania.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. They are the Rock and Mankind of this racing league.
So capacity jumping back in saying I literally got fucked. I had points, bro. And someone we ain't looking at you right now, capacity. We're looking at Evasy and Step In. And then Gifted says, I think I had the best race out of anyone. All right there, LeBron.
All right, so we're gonna invite our podium finishers to our party. Invite to a party. NXR Gifted invited. Sketchable invited. Let's get Novocaine in here. I think we've talked to Novocaine before.
Have we?
I think we have. Oh, well, I was gonna do that too, but I mean, you know, that's cool.
All right, I'm gonna invite. I'm gonna invite
I got that too.
Evasy.
All right.
And no, I'm just kidding. I won't do that.
All right, so everybody has joined the party. Novocaine, Sketchable, NXR Gifted. Obviously, make sure all your boxes are checked. Your dots are crossed, or your T's are crossed. Your I's are dotted. Your
Everything's
lowercase
checked.
J's are dotted as well. Sketchable, here you are again. Top step of the podium. Massive and I, we were rooting for you the whole race. We are so thrilled to have you here and on the top step.
Oh,
Man.
Tell us about
shit.
your race. Congratulations.
I call bullshit. I was watching the stream. Nuggy's got a grudge against me for winning.
What? No. No. No one would say that. You were watching the wrong stream.
It's Jeff
Well,
Gordon.
just answer the question.
Jeff Gordon.
I was watching the whole damn stream. All the slander I'm getting right now.
All right, Sketchable. All right.
Crazy.
Well, it's all in good fun
That's
because
what
we
happens
we
when you're on
do
top
like
of the
you.
mountain.
Yeah,
you said
that's
Max.
just the way it works. You're the Max Verstappen right now. Plus, you have Verstappen.com
Hey.
on your goddamn car.
I mean, I had the fucking Red Bull Miami livery. I would have had that.
All right, Sketchable, you're going to get one
Oh,
chance
no,
now
no,
to
no,
explain
no,
what
no,
happened
no,
in this
no,
race.
no, no.
And that's the end of that. We're going to have to talk to some other
I'ma be
people.
dead
So you
honest.
tell us what's been going on.
I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I got lucky tonight. I got lucky. I didn't feel like I had the pace to win. Literally, Gifted had pace. Hell, Fished and Pity would have beaten me, even though to be fair, he fell 2 seconds back. But the point is, the car didn't feel good at all to drive, especially at the end of the hard stint. If you guys saw, Gifted caught like 2 seconds at the end of the stint, so it was
Yeah.
pretty hard to drive for pretty much the last part of the stint. And pretty much, I was driving with a heavy ass car, no grip on the corners. I just
Well,
took it
look,
so I took it
Sketchable,
easy.
it's very magnanimous of you to come on here and say that you got lucky, but you put yourself in a position to be lucky. You earned the luck that you got tonight. You earned that win. Another win for you. Another fantastic drive. Don't be humble about it. That's not what you're here for. That's not you. We appreciate it, though, and we appreciate you joining us here tonight. We're going to move on to our second place finisher, though, if you don't mind, Sketchable. But thank you so much for joining us.
Don't mind at all.
We love you, and we're glad to have you back.
Thank you.
NXR Gifted, you son of a bitch with your drive-through penalty. What in the hell were you doing?
Yeah. Safeguard deltas in Japan suck.
Oh, that's
They're
what happened to you.
extremely slow. So, yeah, I got screwed over that, but drove my ass off with
You did.
mediums that were
You
hitting
did.
almost 70%, and I was on rails trying to catch Sketchy, and one more lap I would have had him, clearly. I went from 5.2 with 8 laps to go to 1.2 at the end.
Yeah, it was a goddamn shame. We were looking at the delta there as you were trying to make inroads, and it wasn't quick enough, but it was a great effort in the end. You did finish second. I haven't looked at the points all night because I just can't be fucked to do so. Are you about to win the championship here? Is this a good finish for you?
I think I still hold the lead, I believe. Sketchy, how much are you back? Sketchy, yeah. Yeah, you're 12 back, I retain it by 2 points.
Brilliant.
No.
No, no, no. This is
It's 7.
devolving into something that I don't want here on a professional
It's
broadcast,
7 points.
fellas.
Sketchy's got the script.
That doesn't matter. What's important is that NXR Gifted is in the lead by a little bit going into the final 3 races of the season here on Friday Night Lights, and that is what we want to see. NXR, we thank you so much for joining us on the podium, and even more so, we thank you so much for giving us as much hot racing action as you could tonight. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, going to our third place finisher. I don't even remember who our third place finisher was at this point.
Oh, really? Really? That's what we're doing now?
No, honestly, I don't remember anymore.
You
Who
got
was our third
lucky.
place finisher?
You got lucky.
I know
who it wasn't.
these guys were shitting all over.
Oh, it's
me.
Novocaine.
For
I'm
keep
sorry,
having 2 points
Novocaine.
on
I'm
you.
sorry. I'm sorry, Novocaine. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm just a goddamn piece of shit. Novocaine, third place in this race tonight. You had a hell of a race. You were fighting with all kinds of people there during those final 10 laps. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, it was insane. I had a decent quality, and then I think in the race, oh my god, it was full push after the launch quits. I don't know what happened in that one, but I think Fiddy was backing up the pack so much. So then I got back to the trade. I went to beautiful double overtake on Fiddy and Numba, and then Vase and Steven, they're back at it again. Just took each other out, and it was full push, and I got the podium at the line. It's awesome.
Yeah, so that final corner there, the Step Hen and Vazy Skysies just fucked each other, and you drove through for the podium. Is that right?
Yeah, it was nice. It was like being the cuck. You know, you just watch it and decide if they fuck each other. So yeah, it was nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's incredible. I know we used some saucy language on the stream here tonight, but I think we might have gone too far there with the C
That's on
word.
me. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me.
Okay. Either way, Novocaine, congratulations on an awesome race tonight. You gave us actually probably more hot racing action than anybody else did tonight, so thank you for that. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next week.
Yep, thank you.
All right, so the Step Hen joined us for a second here. Did he leave, or is he still here?
He left.
Oh, you son of a bitch, Step Hen, you goddamn coward. I know you wanted to get on here and talk some shit to Vazy Skysies, but you're doing it on the Discord. That's fine.
Here, I can get him back in here.
I was gonna. No, you don't have to get him back in. I just called him a coward, so I don't wanna have to talk to him myself now. So no, that's what I'm saying.
Here he
Scott. I
is.
don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. Oh my God, the Step Hen is here. Oh my God.
I was invited.
Oh my God, it's the Step Hen. That's the Step Hen's music. The Step Hen is here. Step Hen, before you start talking, make sure you have all your boxes checked and your audio is included in our porty, because everybody wants to hear what you have to say about that final lap battle between you and Vazy Skysies.
I mean, from my view, into that last fast left-hander, right? I'm ahead, right? We get through it. He pushes himself alongside because like there was space on the inside, but he still bumps me going into that last chicane. And then on the exit of the chicane, like he's got room on the outside. He looks like he's going outside. Then he cuts back in a bit, and that's like when the contact and all that happened. Honestly, I think it ends up being a race incident because we're both idiots and both fucked ourselves. But
Oh, everything you said leading up to that final bit there, I was really excited about. And then at the end, you kind of ruined it with the racing incident thing.
Yeah.
Someone has to be at fault for a final lap incident like that. Step Hen, just tell it like it is. Who's at fault?
I think we're both at fault. Simple be it.
Oh,
Normally,
God.
I
Bull
the
crap.
crowd.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
crap.
Oh, boo, hiss, boo.
Hey, if A's lost his car into you.
I'm not taking the bait.
All right, well,
Not
Step
taking the
Hen.
bait.
All right. So all right, fair enough. Fair enough, Step Hen 13. He is not taking the bait. He's going to let the stewards decide, and we'll see what they say at the end. But at least he and Avazy Skies got on the blower and talked a little bit of shit to each other on the Discord.
We didn't.
But the Step Hen
He
comes
did.
on
I
here.
did not. I'm an honorable man, Donut.
Well, I
let me
only.
say this.
You're right.
I'm an
so-
honorable man
sorry.
who did not hurl various foul language and harassment language. I am an honorable man who only knows how to do good in the world. Everyone around this server thinks me as a nice person, never said a bad word in my life, and I've got a vase coming out of the woodwork saying this and that nonsense. It's tomfoolery.
Now this
Pull up my
is
stream.
what we want to
Pull up
hear,
my
Step
stream.
Hen. This
I am-
is the kind of talk
I
we
am
want
the
to
nicest
hear.
man of all time.
Yes, God. Did you hear that, Avazy Skies is? Did you hear how humble the Step Hen is?
I am the humblest
He is
man
so
alive.
humble. This guy has more humility than anybody I know. That's what I'm talking about. Step Hen, thank you so much for joining us. That is exactly what we wanted to hear from you tonight. I cannot wait to see you
I'm
next
loving
week. And I
this.
can't wait to see all of you next week. Thank you to all of our podium finishers for
Oh, the
joining
next
us.
Spain?
Thank you to the Step Hen for coming on here.
Spain.
Thank you to MassiveNoogies for joining us. And thank you to everyone out there for joining us as well. If you watched live or if you come back, we really appreciate it. But this is where we have to say goodbye. So for everyone out there, this is good night. Thank you. Blimey.